happened to him? Nothing happened. He's not in jail. He didn't get fined. He was allowed re-entry into the country. He was inconvenienced for a period of time. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're shocked. Yeah, he unironically got fined.
Shouldn't be.
Oh my god.
Alright.
We're shocked. He unironically got 5 checked. Yeah, he did. That wasn't the case. But it is the case.
Alright, 4-4.
This administration doesn't care. That's why they work with Beitar. That's why they work with all these other fucking insane groups. The Barry Weisses of the world actually have motion in this goddamn admin.
Stream
Well, you know, I can see he's having a bad day. It must be awful, right? He can't be seriously blaming you. To be fair, he's blaming Ethan, right? It's Ethan that did this. Ethan is the one that caused him to get detained. Now, has it ever occurred to you that maybe the reason why this happened is because you did the interview? So this is like, well, it's not my fault for doing the thing. It's other people's fault for saying that it happened. What are you talking about? It's too late. Come on, he's a paid actor. He got this kid off Fiverr, and get out of the way! This elaborate hoax to get Hassan to interview him, and then who they get the most bunch of anti-Jew stuff to make Hassan look bad, right? It's all a big conspiracy that is, number one, completely about him, and number two is coordinated by not only the ADL, I'm out of
Big brother. Oh man.
Thank you, Donald. I don't know if Hassan's going to say thank you for this or not. I've got a feeling he might forget.
These guys.
You know, we'll have to find out. And, thank you. Yes, thank you, Donald. Are you 100% sure Hassan didn't say I need a target. But I would never make that claim without a
Here's your take of the spoils!
That's unfair. Right? I mean, imagine just making up things about people with no justification or reasoning at all, and then passing them off as a fact. I mean, who would do that? You have to be a fucking retard to do that, right? So no, of course I would never do that. That'd be insane. And so no, of course.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's he doing? What's happening? Oops. dude. we go.
Okay, sounds good. Just give me a call before you come by. Okay, sounds good. I'll talk to you later. I'll leave it downstairs because I'm in the middle of a fight. Let's see here. You must get a citizenship. Did you want to have a TS or CSI clearance? I mean, I feel like if you have to give up for one thing, citizenship to have the whole public office, right? I mean, like, this would just simply logically make sense because, like, people don't have dual citizenship.
You're looking a
and
bit
get
rough.
clearance, or
Take
you
a
should make
wee
it where
rest.
you can't have hold office and have dual citizenship, right? Like, it's really one or the other. It doesn't make sense. Obvious. If somebody gets dropped from a different company for whatever reason, I actually think that at this point it's probably going to be better for them. And the reason why is because a lot of people are just fed the fuck up with cancel culture. They are fed, and not even with cancel culture. I think we love cancel culture, but we just hate the reasons why. Floyd, the guy was a fucking felon. He was a felon fucking drug addict, pointed a gun at a pregnant woman. And we're supposed to, you know, pearl clutch about her saying that this is a bad. Who the fuck cares? Who gives a shit? And so anyway, that doesn't mean he deserves to die or anything like that. But let's be honest, it's not
It's
necessarily
treasure.
the
I
person
know
that
it.
I'd be
We're
standing
close.
up and
What?
defending. And so that's how I see it, right? And I made a post about Kirsty and Mara. All of this stuff. What's your voting for
Secret treasure. What?
question. I feel the same way about the U.S. You can't speak English, get the fuck out.
Fucker. Not about that.
They've got me a moment. A conversation between two other unrelated people. What the hell is wrong with you? And so, yeah, even asking you that seems insane to me. It does to me, too. But yes, this is absolutely 100% completely bona fide based. Thank God that we have this happen. And the UK, see, is this because of, did Trump make him do this? What do you think, guys? Look at me. I'm a right-wing populist now. That's right, because wanting people to speak English is being a right-wing populist. Welcome to the real world, guys.
Nuts. This guy's gonna die or what? Look around.
So, if you're shaking right now, this is probably bait. It did a decent job, though. It is. How do I start a GoFundMe for the landlord? Honestly, that would probably raise more money than, Carmelo Anthony. Let's see here. This is me. Now we can finally be represented. Yes, that's literally me. One thing that I've noticed is that for a lot of guys, the main thing like a character is for the character. Number one, the character has to be a man.
So I gotta do 2 of these, I think.
We've had this conversation before. There's nothing wrong with managing. Well, yeah, except for killing everybody and reason,
I
for
think I
sure.
get to do 2 of
Griffith is
these.
a great
So
example of the road to hell is paved with good intentions, and I guess in this case, I think that Wooly.
Let's get that nasty.
Crazy.
I'm out of range.
When Goku is the universal symbol of the
what do you mean it's too far away? Spirit Room.
Like over there in like high tax land, Europe. Yeah, the EU. Yeah, exactly.
The shocking
The
part of
EU?
this video is I seen statistics there. I thought it couldn't be real.
Yeah.
Turns out it is real.
What's real?
83.9% of people under 18 in Brussels, Belgium, are non-Belgium. They're not from Belgium. Either being born abroad or having no Belgian ancestry.
Well,
83. 84%.
surely that won't cause any problems.
An insane number.
Surely nothing will go wrong.
16% of the people under 18 are actually
Come in as much as you want. Yeah, definitely. What a surprise. I mean, this is my mindset. Like, I'm not a European. I don't understand. So I don't really talk about it a lot. But I don't really need to be a geopolitical expert to kids.
What's up?
Am I crazy about this lockdown generation? Yes. Yes, and I don't know, it could probably happen again.
You're looking a bit
And so
rough.
a lot of these
Take a
governments are
wee
trying
rest.
to give these half measures to convince people to have kids, but they can't do that. So what that causes is that it creates a culture where only the people that are the least risk aware are having the most kids, right? It's unironically an idiocracy situation where you have retards that are collecting a bunch of money on food stamps and Section 8 housing, having 7 kids, and then you have 2 people that are having a decent job, but they want to make sure their kid has a
What
chance
do we
to go to
got?
college, so they're waiting to have 1 kid, and you have a fucking problem. You've got a big fucking problem. What's the solution? The solution is, in my opinion, this is what I would say the solution is. The solution is that you find a way to make
the bounty.
childcare almost free, right?
Chunky girdle.
It's very hard to make it free. So you increase number one, you increase taxes.
More like
That's
it.
number one. You can't solve this problem without increasing taxes. Number two, you make it to where the economy doesn't require both parents working. I think that's another really big issue of declining birth rates, is that both parents need to work in 90% of circumstances. So figure out a way that incentivizes marriage and gives some sort of tax break or tax advantage to people that only have a single income earner. And so, no thanks. No, I'm telling you, like, these are the things that would work. And how do I know these things would work? Because they worked for 2,000 years. Probably longer than that, but that's about as long as we have most history. And so, anyway, there's definitely that. Then you have housing. And then
Really?
there's like 50
I've
things
only
you
had a
have to do at the same
597
time.
girdle on this whole
Right?
time.
And preach, yeah, but like there's nothing 1950s lifestyle. What? Yes. And true society would be better. Yeah, this is how I beat gorilla. Pull me up. I have 7 kids. My wife stays at home and I work. It's not that hard. We do get benefits though. Yeah, and you're welcome, right? Like I've got no problem paying benefits for people. I think that's fine. But the issue is that like how do those kids feel? Do they feel like they're being taken care of? Are they having a life that they think is good? And they might tell you yes, but what do they say?
What's
to their friends? What do
fantastic?
they feel personally? It's very hard to say, and I don't want to make any assumptions. By the way, I apologize if I'm making any assumptions about your kids,
Fantastic.
but I'm just speaking in terms of like what I would understand and what I would assume.
Cool.
No, I don't have, again, having 7 kids is normal. That's fine. That was normal for many years. So I don't think that's a problem at all. And anyway, comparison is a thief of joy.
All right,
yeah,
on to the
there's a
next.
horrible comparison. So that's
Sounds
really the
like
problem, and
it's
that's
only
the reason
half
why I
hour.
think it happens. If you want me to, like, I could write out a list of the things that you would need to do, but it would be a pretty long list. So yeah, that solves healthcare. It isn't too much taxes where people don't want to work, and people would like billionaires if they started to share their wealth more. The problem isn't that billionaires don't share their wealth, it's that companies don't. The problem is that companies report record profits, and then the people that own those companies and have like vested ownership in them share in too much of those profits versus the people that are creating the tangible labor of those companies. That's really where the problem is. That's where the issue is. It's not just the billionaires. You can't just say it's only the billionaires that are the problem. The whole system is the problem. And I would say it's like a top 5% problem. Like for me, like how many of you guys, there's
What
probably a
is your
handful of you in here,
command?
you make a
Return
lot of money
if you wish.
and you have a net worth of, let's say, over $1 million. How many of you are substantially better off now than you were pre-COVID? Yeah, is there anybody in here that's like that? 1%? Yeah, well, I mean, we've got 40,000 people in here, so there's going to be a couple of them, right? Yeah, me and my dreams. Yeah, there's a couple of people, right? Or you know somebody who is. And that's really where the issue is. Liberal shit. What is this in?
Jewel 11.
Death to all infidels, to all Americans, everyone who is against Prophet Muhammad, everyone who goes against Allah.
Wait. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about, okay? This is not a terror attack. This has
Oh,
nothing
God.
to do with religion. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Listen to him.
No. I just told you I'm a jihadist Muslim. I deserve to live.
Grab one of those
infidels'
enchanted
life.
candles to
I
stay
give
safe
for
from
Allah
these
and the
shadows.
glory of our prophets. This is who I am.
No.
Property. Also,
I am good. I live in good conditions, no poverty. I'm a jihadist. I
Oh.
told you.
Right.
No. I'm
Very,
very
of
educated.
course.
I am engineer. I work very hard. I just read the Quran, and I know infidels do not deserve to live. I don't care.
You got to
Oh,
admit,
the
I mean, like a
center.
lot of those terrorist leaders, like the OG, like the top level terries, those guys know how to talk, which makes sense. I mean, you got to be pretty fucking persuasive to convince somebody to blow themselves up for you, right? Holy shit. Yeah, these guys are communicators.
Cobalt is slain. We got
This
fire.
very well,
Ooh.
because terrorism is a result of imperialism.
Hmm.
Oh no. I have nothing against imperialism. It's part of my culture.
Yeah.
Islam loves imperialism. I'm just a terrorist. I'm a jihadist. I'm telling you.
Melvin, you just don't understand yourself. You are a victim. You're a victim of so many things.
Yep.
That it's so hard for you to understand. It's too far away.
Let me
I
get.
want to respect you and your roots.
Uh-oh.
And really, I want you to know I love you.
Yep, and so the problem I think that a lot of liberals have is that they're unable to call out Islamic extremism without understanding that there's a huge distinction between Islamic and religious fundamentalism and extremism and average people that just practice the faith. There are a lot of people out there that are religious and they don't blow themselves up. And so this is the issue, and I think that this happens, and this is probably, in my opinion, I think this is a reaction to September 11th. It's like a ripple effect of it. It's because after September 11th, every Arab was bad, right? And so that's obviously retarded. And so there's like an overcorrection from that now, that any time that there's a criticism of a group of people that is Islamic, or this is like a terrorist group that's, Muslim or whatever, there's always talking around the issue, when the truth is somewhere in the middle, right? It's yes,
Oh.
you do have people that are part of this
What happened?
religion that are
Thought he died.
terrorists and they are extremists and they should be called out for that and recognized for what they are, but that doesn't mean you should paint with such a broad brush that the over 1 billion Muslims in the world are all terrorists. I mean, I don't understand, and I think that liberals, and this is a problem, I think that not even just with liberals, I think it's people that have like just generally, not that liberals are stupid, but just people in general have a very hard time with nuance. And so it's either all of them are good or all of them are bad. And I think that also, by the way, I think the U.S. fucking with their country does radicalize them. I do. I think it absolutely does. Like, I'll tell you, if like, fucking Qatar or, Egypt or one of these other countries was fucking with Yemen, was fucking with America, I'd be mad, bro. I'd be really mad. So yeah, proportion matters. Yeah, definitely. Nuance is hard for some people. Yeah, of course, man. And blames liberals and Muslims, doesn't mention Zionists.
treasure here.
I don't really give a fuck about them. Like, I don't give a fuck about them. Like, I don't give a fuck about Israel. Why would I give a fuck about Israel? But yeah, I mean, also, by the way, speaking of not giving a fuck about Israel, look at this. Bro, Trump is just saying, fuck them. Like, the thing is that, here's the real question. Did Israel give Trump a jet? Or did Qatar give Trump a jet? That's the question. I mean, who's really our boys, right? MAGA. And so anyway, wait about $400 million gift until this guy makes a TikTok about it. So here we go. President Trump has accepted this luxury 747 from Qatar for use as Air Force One. He got this leased for the U.S. for free, and the Democrats are complaining. Bro, I'm telling you, like, we are going to be entering into an era. I heard it's fake to get us in the war with Iran. I don't think that's it at all. Yeah, I don't think so. We give Israel billions, Asmon? Yeah, exactly. So why is it that we're giving them all this money and they've never get? How many jets has Israel given us? How many? Because as far as I know, the answer to that is 0. 2, technically? That's not enough. So this is the new jet they made for us?
Fucking
is the
die.
bet right here. And so this is they asked him a question about
Fucking
this.
die already.
So the fact that the Department of Defense is getting a gift free of charge of a 747 aircraft to replace the 40-year-old Air Force One temporarily in a very public and transparent transaction so bothers the crooked Democrats that we insist that we pay top dollar for the plane. Anybody can do that. The Democrats are world-class losers. And so anyway, yeah, crazy things are happening in the Middle East right now.
What to say to people who view that luxury jet as a personal gift to you? Why not leave it
Your
behind?
ABC fake news. It's only ABC. Well, few of you. Let me tell you, we should be embarrassed for asking that question. They're giving us a free jet. I could say no, don't give us. I want to pay you $1 billion or 400 million or whatever it is. Well, I could say thank you very much.
Yeah.
You know, there was an old golfer named Sam Snead. You ever hear him? He won 83 tournaments. He was a great golfer. And he had a motto: when they give you a putt, you say thank you very much. You pick up your ball and you walk to the next hole. A lot of people are stupid. They say no, I insist on putting it. Then they putt it, then they say.
Another golf. Bro, how much golf is this guy? He makes more golf analogies than I make WoW analogies. This is insane. Yeah, it's a great. Let me listen to this again.
Well, I just say thank you very much. You know, there was an old golfer named Sam Snead. You ever hear him? He won 83 tournaments. He was a great golfer. And he had a motto: when they give you a putt, you say thank you very much. You pick up your ball and you walk to the next hole. A lot of people are stupid. They say no, I insist on putting it. And then they putt it, they miss it. So the putt was defending it. You know what? Remember that Sam Snead. When they give you a putt, you pick it up and you walk to the next hole and you say
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Respectfully, sir, as a businessman, some people may look at this and
Yeah.
say, have you ever been given a gift worth millions of dollars and then not received
It's not a
anything
gift to
else?
me, it's a gift to the Department of Defense. And you should know better, because you've been embarrassed enough, and so has your network. Your network is a disaster. ABC is a disaster.
Oh shit, bro! Like, and the thing is that, as far as we know, I feel like if we're keeping score, it sure seems like Israel is roached out on us more than Saudi Arabia and Qatar have. Like, that's really it. Muslims. Bro, come on. Come on, besides that, right? Come on, you can't bring that one up. That was a long time ago, man. That was some other guy. Guy was an asshole. Anyway, don't worry about him. And anyway, Saudi, yeah, being for those times, yeah, definitely. And it's wild these mainstream news outlets keep doubling down on the lies. Yeah, I guess so. And oh my fucking god. And wow, sorry, Spencer Post and delete message from the response. Yeah, he deleted it. And doubled down on accepting it. Oh, here we go. We're talking about the jet. Do you remember what I said before a few days ago about how I thought that Trump and Qatar and Saudi Arabia and maybe Egypt and maybe one or two other ones are just planning on dividing up Palestine and just doing whatever the fuck they want with it? And then letting Israel just kind of fucking whatever happens, happens. Jordan, yeah. I mean, these are the kinds of things you do for somebody after you make a deal like that, right? Like, I mean, it is. It seems like the kind of stuff that you do for people after you make a deal like that. Yeah, that's interesting. That will not happen. Okay. It's a
good.
conspiracy theory. Okay. This is my conspiracy theory.
Grab a candle.
Look around. There's treasure here. By a lot of bones, and they knew about it, and they said we would like to do something, and if we can get a 747
Wow.
as a contribution to our Defense Department to use during a couple of years while they're building the other ones, I think that was a very nice gesture. Now, I could be a stupid person and say, oh no, we don't want a free plane. give free things out.
Come on, where is it?
Too. And it
That's
helps us
true.
out.
Yeah.
Because again, we're talking about we have 40-year-old aircraft.
Fantastic.
The money we spend, the maintenance we spend on those planes to keep them tippy top is astronomical.
Tippy top.
So
Got a
I think
little
it's a
tippy
great
top
gesture
here.
from Qatar. I appreciate it very
Man.
much. I would never be one to turn down.
I remember I had a friend in Qatar, and we played BDO together, and he was like 17.
Let's go, bitches.
And he was talking to us because like we'd all be in like Discord together, or like is it TeamSpeak or some shit. He was like 17, and he'd be talking about like how all of his friends, like if he was gonna get like a Maserati or if he was gonna get a Lamborghini, and like you know how like a lot of his friends don't like Ferraris anymore. Like, so this guy's living on a private server. He is. It's insane. Yeah, tough life decisions. Exactly. $10 the plane's bugged. I mean, we're gonna be able to figure that out. I mean, obviously they're gonna do it, right? I mean, that's common sense.
Someone's too far away.
Here's the way I see it: is that like if they bug the plane and we can't figure out how they bugged it, I feel like they're doing us a favor because now we know that the people that are in our intelligence agency are in fact retarded. Yeah, it's kind of like, think of it as like an audit.
I'm out of range.
It ain't Boeing.
I need a target.
Yeah, let's trust Boeing's planes instead.
I don't get it. Someday it'll be like Ronald Reagan. They decommission them. You know, they get to decommission them. It'll go to my library. They're talking about going to my library in years out. But I thought it was a great gesture.
The Trump library, when you go in it, there's not going to be any books in the library. Yeah, there won't be any books in it. Yeah, it'll be like maybe Trump Bibles, and that'll be it. And yeah, there'll be like golf clubs,
see, mate.
like, you know, Playboy magazines, there's a few things like that. Yeah, definitely.
I'm out of range.
Hats that you can buy. And so yeah, I guess that's the way it is, right? And Epstein files too, yeah, I guess so, right? I mean, I don't know when that's gonna happen, but yeah. And so maybe we shouldn't have done anything for Qatar. Qatar told Hamas to keep Israeli hostages. That sounds like a personal problem between Qatar and Israel. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Oh, they're even talking about this more.
No, I'm not happy with Boeing. It takes them a long time to do, you know, Air Force One. We gave that contract out a long time ago. It's a fixed price contract. You know, I'm not happy with the fact that it's taking so long. And we may do something else. We may go and buy a plane or get a plane or something. But I'm not happy with the fact that it's taking Boeing so long. There's no excuse for it. And you know, they had a fixed price contract. I made that deal. Now they supposedly they're losing about.
I don't know who this guy is, but he's just there. Yeah, bro, he's always there.
Money and I'd like to see if they can bring up the price, but
Yeah. All right, I got you. All kinds of fucked up. So here's the battery. He's going to get the fucking battery for his garage door opener fixed. It's a massive piece of shit. Huge piece of fucking shit. We had to go buy a new one of these, and it said we needed the Model B. And guess what? There were all over Amazon.
What's up, fucker?
Models A and C. And so,
What's up, fucker? Ooh, it's whale. These. Magic. What the? What's this one?
Yeah, it's
42%. Jesus Christ.
So this is fine.
Whose house?
What? At the beginning, yeah, obviously. So there's gonna be no problem.
Who's this little guy?
Okay. Yeah, I haven't cleaned anything up, honestly. Yeah, it has. Well, the thing is, I need to do like a, that's why I was gonna get like that and just so I can move shit around. Cause like there's too many things in the house. Like that's the problem. It's like there's just too many objects in the house. Like objects need to be removed from the house. Ways to come in and do it, right? I'm gonna get them to clean up the garage because the garage that's crap. Right? That's the guild space. Complain about all the time.
Found a bit of gold!
And so there's that, and then there's also like this bullshit, that backpack, that box there, this piece of shit. Well, I'm gonna throw that. It's literally there are so many boxes over it. And so yeah, and so all this shit is downstairs, and then the ship is like the room in the living room. That's going. All this. I get it. Yeah.
The main problem that Hassan has got is that Zach's always got, you know, between 15 to 30K more viewers than
See,
him.
my dad's being
Every fucking day.
my dad's a viewer count, Andy. Start trying to talk shit. I never do this, right? Keep in mind, I never do this.
That's
I
why
never
I'm
do
bringing it up.
this. Is you're being such an asshole. Anyway,
I know, I am.
yeah, I know. You're being such an
Oh, look at this fucker.
I've
You
been a
shitting me?
Hassan follower for years, and I have chat conversations with him.
I'm out of range.
So it's not like I'm the
It is what it is. Yeah. All right. Well, we did. They did. Yeah, of course, right. That's surely what happened, right, guys? Yeah, they weren't like, hey, I saw this video of you interviewing a yeah, I don't know. I think you know what's really great is when my 78-year-old dad comes on here and says these things with no filter, without considering the fact that maybe I wouldn't want some concerns made public. Thank you.
Well, you know, that's
Thank
just,
you. I really appreciate that.
It would have sooner or later.
Grab one of those enchanted candles to stay safe from these shadows.
Okay.
And so, anyway, every day you guys come on, be sure to tell him unboxing. Keep on his
Yeah.
ass about that. I've been
Right.
doing it for like over 2 years. Going on 2 years. He hasn't opened the fucking boxes. So, you know, get on it. Someday I want a poll on whether you guys want to see me on here for an hour or so, because it makes him so fucking nervous.
I'm out of range.
And
Where's this retard going?
Right. Talk about one. Yep, you got one. Anyway. Yeah, yeah. It was real quick.
It's getting surprisingly easy for some reason. Oh, I need a candle. What's over here? Need a candle. Two more retards. Ah, shit.
Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. And there was he was asking for directions for something, and I muted for that. And yeah, that's what. And so anyway, we're good. And
Yeah,
anyway,
right.
we heard everything for sure. And unboxed my shit. I know. And yeah, let's see here. Document POX and address and box rest. Yes, clearly. And want to hire someone to check all the PO boxes for streamers in Austin? I'll probably do something like again things that I. But you know, that's the way it is. And my dad, he's 78. He's been through pneumonia now in the last 2 years 5 times. He's got like a quarter of his lung missing, and you know he's still going out doing shit and everything. And he's it's a whole lot. And so I'm surprised he's going out and doing all that shit. But we're going to get into it. But yeah, he sent me a but anyway, no, let's see. I gotta go spit. No, I mean, so we were at Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. I forgot which one. And he was bragging to everybody about like how if he started working out again, he could get a six-pack again. And it's like what? Like this year, he's like, in just a few months I can get right back to it. And so he used to he was always like, really in shape and everything, and he was honestly he was still even doing like manual labor. 65 and I think really 70 had to stop because of like the lung shit. But otherwise, everything else is fine. But back to the grind. Yeah, exactly right. And let's see here. It was already lean. Yeah, easily. Yeah, no doubt. But anyway, just watch Pakistan briefly. Clear up so many claims India has made against Pakistan with proofs. It'll change your perspective of the war. I don't know why you keep linking me this. Have you noticed that the link that you're posting, you're gonna get banned. The link that you're posting, like I can't see it. This is what the link looks like to me. I don't know what it is.
I'm out of range.
Yes, and so no, you don't spam. It's that simple. And so anyway, don't commit to train your dad. Oh God. I don't even know. But anyway, it's kind of crazy yesterday. Yeah, probably because he got banned last time. But yeah, let's go back. I'll get to the rest of it. And Pakistan won. Yeah, of course. And so Boeing obviously is fucking around and so Qatar gave Trump a jet. And when you talk about Qatar, Qatar's buying American education from kindergarten college, minor politicians to U.S. profits. So wait a minute, I don't understand about this. So Marina is so upset about this. She's mad about this. From Politico, Trump is getting. So let's see, they're buying education, they're buying politicians, they're giving them gifts. What is she talking about? Qatar or Israel? I think she means Israel. I feel like there was an autocorrect issue that happened on their website. Which, by the way, if you want to talk about not taking these bribes or whatever, that's totally fucking fine. But you want to be consistent.
I wish I had that.
Why is it okay that one group can take them?
This wasn't focusing.
No way. Yeah, exactly. They're actually spending money here. Well, bro, Saudi Arabia invested $1 billion, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these are the things that you do whenever you know the fix is in. Like I'm telling you. Qatar's playing top cash. Yeah, I mean I know all about it. Let's see here. Why President Trump, stay away from Qatar. Who is this guy? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's adopt your conflict. Let's adopt and let's work on your conflict. Yeah. Looks like that's on your that's on Twitch's end, not me. It looks like I'm chilling. They got me quick. Say one bad thing about Israel, bro. They shut me down, and I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm not gonna worry about it. It was in the yeah, exactly right. And probably didn't pay their taxes on their taxes for the taxes on the internet, right? Which is kind of what I would assume. But anyway, I'll go through and we'll look at a few more of these here and figure out everything else. It's fine when libs take money from Big Pharma, but they flip out over a plane. They sure do. What a fucking surprise. I couldn't believe it either. And yeah, let's see here. I'll talk about the rest of it. 10 days. It actually wasn't me, I can tell. And so this is the gem. Guitars hit. This is fucking funny. People get mad about this. This is funny. Clinton's charity confirms Qatar's $1 million gift while she was in the State Department. Well, that was only $1 million, guys. That's totally different. And yeah, of course, Hamas, the leader of Qatar, celebrating October 7th. American teenagers get rid of Qatar's terrorist state. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd rather. The thing is, I'm sure Qatar has done bad things, but so is Israel. And I don't know, guys. I'm not really much on taking a side here, at least in many cases. Yes, pocket taker exactly under Israel. Yeah, exactly. And anyway, this is the way I see it. But I thought it was pretty funny to see that right there. And did you hear about Modi's official speech? I did hear about it. Yeah. I did our decisions. Tell me you're retarded without telling me you're retarded. Yeah, I guess so. But let's see if there's any more of this. And we'll get into it. Let's see. Press. Probably that this would be it. I'm gonna see if there's any more of these videos here talking about it. Press conference. His brand new camera board of linguistic greatness. Let me see if I can find the rest of it. And looks like a lot of these are older. And that's Trump today, maybe today. RFK went off. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Well, we can just
Grab
look at
one
the
of those enchanted
pharmaceuticals.
candles to stay safe from these shadows.
I can't spell this shit. Let's just do drug. How about that? Probably that's going to cause something else to come up, but that's okay. Yeah, let's see where it is. So, this is him talking about, wait, he's talking about Ozempic?
I mean, I'll tell you a story. A friend of mine is a businessman, very, very, very top guy. Most of you would have heard of him. A highly neurotic, brilliant businessman. Seriously overweight. And he takes the fat shot drug.
Yeah? He is. You're right. He's very
Coffee.
today.
Coffee.
And he called me up and he said, he used to call me Donald, now he calls me President. So respect. He's a rough guy, smart guy.
Yeah?
Smart guy.
Very successful.
Very successful.
I wouldn't even know how we would know that.
It's unbelievable how successful he is.
President, could I ask you a question? What? I'm in London, and I just paid for this damn fat drug I take. I said, it's not working. He said, I just paid $88. And in New York, I paid $1,300. What the hell is going on? I mean, I'll tell you. Drug I take. I said, it's not working.
Okay, it's not working. Oh my god, I'm fat and this is funny. This is fucking hilarious. Oh my god, there was another one the other day. Let me see if I can find this one from a few days ago. Of like, what's some dumbass shit that he said. Let me see if I can this might take me a minute. There's a lot of other dumb shit that's been going on recently. So it's been hard to keep up with all of it. Is this it? No, that's not it. Jesus, where do they go? All right, I think we're getting closer. Yeah, there's this one too.
Which way to come in this fucking place? This way?
If you don't, and the Democrats are fighting it only because they want to fight. They have Trump derangement syndrome. You know, somebody else they wouldn't fight. You get a normal person, you get some stiff sitting behind you, and you'll be fine. But they have Trump derangement syndrome. Senator Schumer.
Let's go, Bran.
I don't know when they're going to give him the ceremony, whatever the ceremony may be. It's terrible what's happened to the Democrats. So,
You're just sitting there talking shit, bro, the whole time. Yes, what is going on? And anyway,
All right, can we
yes,
get all
this
these?
is the
What
content
do you think?
president. There we go. And yeah, wow, should make sense that he was born without part of the brain that filters what you think and what you can say. No, that's not true. I think that he does it on purpose because there were reports that Donald Trump is normal behind closed doors. Like he's totally normal. And so this is just no, and he goes out, and then he just goes and does this shit. Yeah, he does this on purpose. And let's see if I can find it. So this is the pharmaceutical drugs. This is a huge W. I'm very happy about this. They are cutting the. Is that who I think it is? Is that the?
I got nothing. I got nothing. Is that over?
He's right about this. He said a lot of people that were pro-Bernie were very, very in favor of like the lowered cost
You going,
of
mate?
drugs. This was a
What
huge
you going, mate?
issue, and it was one of the only Biden W's where insulin prices got like capped as well.
I'm out of range. Between your
Video louder?
What you going, mate?
As it turns out, none of them were doing it. It's one of these promises that politicians make to their constituents, knowing that they'll never have to do it. And the reason they'll never have to do it
There's a lot of those.
is because they know that Congress is controlled in so many ways by the pharmaceutical industry. There's at least one pharmaceutical lobbyist for every congressman, every senator in Capitol Hill, and every member of the Supreme Court.
I mean, can y'all fucking think about maybe that's not a good idea that you have a system that works that way? Like, I mean, really, just real quick, like, let's think about this for 30 seconds.
I know, right?
Now, like, isn't this a symptom? Like, let's look at the fucking disease. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's obvious.
By some estimates, three.
Some of his voice. Yeah, he is.
The pharmaceutical companies, the industry itself spends 3 times what the next largest lobbyist spends on lobbying. So this was an issue that people talked about and nobody wanted to do anything because it was radioactive. You couldn't get by Congress. Now have a president who is a man of his word, who has the courage. President Trump was taking money from the pharmaceutical industry too. I think they gave you $100 million. But he can't be bought.
But fuck him. It's the easiest $100 million of his life. Fuck him.
Unlike most of the politicians in this country. And he is standing here for the American people. I don't know what, there's writers like Lord Elizabeth Warren or Robert Reich who are saying that President Trump is on this side of the oligarchs.
Yeah.
There has never been a president more willing to stand up to the oligarchs than President Donald Trump. And I'm very, very proud of you, Mr. President, for your courage, I'll say, because I don't want to be crude, your intestinal fortitude, your stiff spine.
Intestinal fortitude. He knows and he know. Everybody know your boss do that shit,
Chamber
yeah?
reached.
Big Paul. Bro, I'm telling you guys, we are so back. Dick jokes at the White House. Oh, we are back.
And your willingness to stand up for the American people. We are 4.2% of the world's population. Our country represents 75% of the revenue for pharmaceutical companies. We spend in our country $1,126 per capita on drugs. In Britain, they spend about $240. They spend 1/5 of what we do. And this is true across Europe. And
one of the reasons for that is we got a whole lot of hogs here, bro. Like, you gotta get those fat cancers. Like, if he gets the fat cancer order by next month, you can have a lot of people ready for Valentine's Day by next year. But it has to start today. You gotta start it today.
Europeans, you ask them, they may say what they're saying. America has to approach this innovation or it's not going to happen. President Trump is saying to our European partners is you got to raise the amount that you're paying for the drugs and pay for your share of the innovation. So that the United States is no longer subsidizing that.
Yeah, true.
If the Europeans raise the price of their drugs by just 20%,
Grab one of those enchanted
that is
candles
$10
to
trillion
stay safe from these shadows.
that can be spent on innovation, and the health of all people all across the globe is going to increase.
$10 trillion?
Because we're going to have better products.
This guy.
So
This guy come from?
I'm just so grateful to be here today. I never thought that this would happen in my lifetime. I have a couple of kids who are Democrats, are big Bernie Sanders fans.
Yep.
And when I told them that this was going to happen, they had tears in their eyes. Because they thought this is never going to happen in our lifetime. And we finally have a president who's willing to stand up for the American people.
And this is it. So you finally fucking do it. No, I'm really happy to see this. I'm very fucking happy to see this. And
The last fucking guy, isn't it?
nobody's really gonna, this is why they're talking about that airplane. The reason why they're talking so much about that airplane is because this is a one-sided thing. Everybody is on the same page with this shit. And so they've got to go and bring up some other bullshit that's got nothing to do with it in order to make it look like it's a problem. What's happening? I'll go ahead and I'll show you. Some form of distraction. It is. Let me see. I'll pull it up. Yeah, this is it. This is a 30-second clip. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up. I think I found the video. Where the fuck did it go? We're obviously not going to watch it. But yeah, this will last like 10 minutes.
Situations taken care of, but it's a genocide that's taking place that you people don't want to write about. But it's a terrible.
Wait, what? Let me take a step back.
Am I supposed to be up in here or something?
Level of importance. It's the same as if the son or husband or whatever was alive. So they said 59. In fact, they came in with a number 59 written out on like a sign on their chest. They came to thank me for getting them out. And I said, what does the 59 mean? They said, well, that means there are 59 people. But then they said, but 24 are...
Biden have a book? Because they got Gerald Ford, George Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama. So they didn't even give Biden the book? He forgot? Oh.
21, the number's 21. So
Yeah.
now it's actually, we'll get Eton today. I think we're getting him today. So 20. So they have 20 live hostages there. The rest are dead bodies.
Steel and aluminum, China, or any other country.
Well, we're not even talking about that. We're bringing the car business back into this country. We have commitments, and not only commitments, they've already started construction on many plants. They've left Mexico in a few cases. In a few cases, they've left Canada. They're not going to build in
They
Canada.
raised the flag to block Biden's book.
build here.
So what is
They do have
happening?
the
Am I
market
just
and,
supposed to fight
the
these
tariffs
guys the whole fucking
have been
time?
amazing. The election and the tariffs.
Oh,
Nobody
ambush.
was a big
Oh,
barrier.
ambush
On
defeated.
top of
Got it.
that, of course, you wouldn't have the tariffs without the election, I guess, if you look at it. But we have at least 11 committed massive car factories that are going to be built, or that are going to be that are in the process of being built, and some have actually started. We also have renovations of existing factories where they weren't utilizing the full factory from years gone by, and now they're under full renovation. They'll be opening up full factories in a very short period of time. Our car industries, I think we're going to have the #1 industry. You know, if you look at Japan and these others, they
Nobody's
do
going to do it
tremendously
better.
with cars.
That's right.
And they can do that too. But you know, if they want to sell cars in the United States, they're going to have to go back.
Since the ceasefire got broken by Pakistan,
I'm out of range.
Is in the United States, because I'm interested in cars in the United States. So one other thing is, in our tax bill, we're giving not only no tax on tips, no tax on social security, no tax on overtime, but also we're going to get a deduction for people that borrow money to buy a car.
Relax, Bransky.
If it's made in America. If it's not,
Get
we have no
these.
interest.
If President Clinton doesn't show up to these talks,
What the fuck is he doing to me? Just tossing me around? Some bullshit.
Important for getting the deal done. I'm the one that insisted on the meeting. They couldn't get a meeting because one said ceasefire, one said no ceasefire. It was going back and forth. I said, look, at this point, we got to stop it. Just go to the meeting. The meeting has been set. Go to the meeting on Thursday. And if I thought it would be helpful, I
Did
don't
the
know
wrong
where I'm
things.
going to be at that particular point. I'll be someplace
Did
in
the
the Middle
wrong
East. I would
things.
fly there if I thought it would be helpful. Yeah.
Okay, so this is South African refugees.
or any of the United States, so their organization is going to welcome them as refugees. Now, this comes as
No fucking shit, man.
people fleeing famine and war in countries like Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Why are you creating an expedited country for hundreds of thousands?
Because they're being killed, and we don't want to see people be killed. Now, South Africa leadership is coming to see me, I understand, sometime next week.
It seems pretty bad over there. Like, I looked at a little bit of the South Africa shit. Oh my god. Like, I'm not an expert, but like, I mean, Jesus.
And we're supposed to have a
African black people don't like African American black people? Yeah, I've seen that. They're, bro, I've seen some of them that are more racist than the KKK. Crazy.
G20 meeting or something. But we're having a G20 meeting. I don't know if we can go unless that situation's taken care of. But it's a genocide that's taking place that you people don't want to write about. But it's a terrible thing that's taking place. And farmers are being killed. They happen to be white. But whether they're white or black makes no difference to me. White farmers are being brutally killed and their land is being confiscated in South Africa. And the newspapers and the media, television media, doesn't even talk about it. If it were the other way around, they talk about it, that would be the only...
That's a fact. Everybody knows that's true. 100% that's true.
They happen to be white. But whether they're white or black, it makes no difference to me. White farmers are being brutally killed and their land is being confiscated in South Africa. And the newspapers and the media, television media, doesn't even talk about it. If it were the other way around, they talk about it. That would be the only story they talk about. And I don't care who they are. I don't care about their race, their color. I don't care about their height, their weight. I don't care about anything. I just know that what's happening is terrible. I have people that live in South Africa. They say it's a terrible situation taking place. So we've essentially extended citizenship
Oh,
to
sorry,
those
God.
people
Let's bring this guy up.
to escape from that violence and
Grab one of those
yeah.
enchanted candles to stay safe from these shadows.
I'm thinking, are you letting China off the hook in the United States? Do you really believe they will follow through with non-tariffarian non-monetary tariff?
Yeah, I think they're going to follow through. I think they want it very badly. I think they want the deal very badly. Again, this doesn't include the steel tariffs that I talked a long time ago that Biden tried to get off, but he couldn't get them off because it was too much money. You know, I took in hundreds of billions of dollars from China, what a lot of people tariffs originally, and if I didn't do that, we wouldn't have a steel industry. Now we have a thriving steel industry. It'll be thriving much more as well as this the next level. But it doesn't include that, doesn't include cars, doesn't include pharmaceuticals when we do that.
Let's slow
And
this
the
dude
reason
down.
we're doing that will be to get them to come back in the country. You know, there are, again, I always say it because a lot of people forget, but if a company like Eli Lilly, which is making a massive investment in the United States right now, they're building many, many plants. They've already started like 7. Many. They are not going to be carried.
Yeah, he's really orange. I know, guys. Everybody knows. This isn't even the CNN filter. This is wrong. This is on Fox, bro. Imagine on CNN. This guy would be the sun.
Of course. So they're all doing that. They're all coming back to the United States. I mean, I'll tell you what, I hope I get the benefit of watching this because, as president, because, you know, it takes a little while to do this stuff. And we're doing it early in the
So
administration.
bad.
If you think of it, we have, I believe, if you look at the real total, it's over $10 trillion committed for plants and factories. Other administrations haven't had $1 trillion over a 4-year period, even over an 8-year period. We have over $10 trillion committed in one form or the other over 2 months. Give me a break. I'm here to hear 3, but let's give me a break on the first month. We want to get acclimated. But, you know, but if you think about it, it's really 2 months. And
What do we got?
so in 2 months, we have an investment already of over $10 trillion. And other presidents haven't had that done over a year, over 4 years in some cases.
What's this?
It's unprecedented.
Yeah.
There's never been anything like it. It's a very exciting time in America. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
So here he gonna sign it? This is gonna be it?
Bountiful. So what was so bountiful? This.
I do. I have a feeling.
Oh God. Okay, yeah, he's got it. Yeah, he knows what's gonna happen. All right, the fix is in. Yeah, we'll see what
26
happens,
leather.
right? They won't.
My rogue is
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
happy.
Let's see what happens.
679, 3 of 8, 2 of 8. Ooh,
The budget bill negotiations are taking place. Who in your administration is
that's saucy.
Well, everybody, Bobby, from the standpoint of medical, this group behind me, I mean, I think it's the best group ever assembled. In terms of medical, I think you're going to see a tremendous cut. I don't think. I mean, I know you're going to see it in Medicaid and Medicare.
Oh, I got a mushroom
That
hat.
will be massive.
It's the
because drugs
Avengers,
are 50-60% of the cost. So Medicaid costs are going down, and Medicare costs are going down because of what we're doing today. And there's no. It's not like, oh, gee, well, maybe it won't happen. It's going to happen because the other countries have no choice. Now, the drug companies are going to have to say, listen, if you don't pay more, we're not going to give you the drug, and they're willing to do that. So that's
They
it.
should have named the pharma order after Luigi. The Mangione mandate. You have to admit, that would be fucking content. Yeah, that would be fucking it. That would be cinema. Yes, it would be.
Oh, that's what it was.
They have to.
Sounds
they have
great.
To
Yeah.
Mr. President, what is Mr.
price controls? Say it. How do you respond to the fact that this? It's not price control. No. What was price control is before. If you want to talk about price control, is what they were doing. They were making us pay. They set a price, and they said, "Here's what we're going to pay, and anything else, charge America." Because at that time they had a very stupid president, and it really went
was
crazy
that?
during the last 4 years.
And remember this, the Democrats are the ones that allowed this to happen. They were the ones that were the protector of this pricing system. And I think it's going to be very hard. You'll have to ask Democrats, are they going to vote against the one great, big, beautiful deal that's being negotiated now, tax cuts, etc. When now on top of the tax cuts and regulation cuts, all the things, now you're going to say that the price of your medicine is going down by 60, 70, 80%. You're going to vote against it? I think a lot of Democrats are going to be forced to do something that their leaders are going to beg them not to.
This is one of the things that I was hoping that Trump would always do. Because like I always one of the things that I had always hoped with Trump is that Trump just wouldn't give a fuck about anything, and he would just do this stuff for whatever reason. Because I thought that like no Republican and no Democrat would have ever done this because they're just bought and paid for. And I think Trump is also probably to a certain degree bought and paid for, but I don't trust any of the other ones to make it happen. I voted for this. I mean, if I had known he was going to do this, I would have voted for him. I would have, like, I 100%. This might be the oranges that I've seen them in my whole life.
Wow.
No, it's not. I mean, this is in like maybe the top 10, but it's not. No, it's not. Did you vote for Kamala? No, of course not.
My thanks for your patronage.
I don't see how they can vote against it. How can they vote against it?
It's almost
when
8,
drug
so.
prices, drugs and pharmaceuticals are going to be down 70, 80%. It's going to be very interesting.
Mr. President, what do you say to people who view that luxury jet as a personal gift to you? Why not leave it
Your
behind?
ABC fake news. Right? only ABC. Well, a few of you would. Let me tell you, you should be embarrassed asking that question. They're giving us a free jet. I could say, no, don't give us, I want to pay you $1 billion or 400 million or whatever it is. Or I could say, thank you very much. You know, there was an old golfer named Sam Snead. Did you ever hear? He won 82 tournaments. He was a great golfer. And he had a motto, when they give you a putt,
This is
you
the one
say,
we
thank
saw
you very
earlier.
much, you
Yeah.
pick up your ball and you walk to the next hole. A lot of people are stupid. They say, no, I insist
My
on putting it.
directive is
Then
to
they
serve
miss
you.
it.
He said it. He said the
And
word.
their partner gets angry at him. You know what?
Whatever.
Remember that, Sam Snead. When they give you a putt, you pick it up and you walk to the next hole and you say, thank you very much.
Respectfully, sir, as a businessman, some people may look at this and
620.
say,
Wow,
"You've
I
never
got better
been given
things.
a gift worth
I didn't know that.
millions of dollars and then not receive
It's not a
626.
gift to me, it's a gift to the Department of Defense.
Well, that works.
And you should know better, because you've been embarrassed enough, and so has your network. Your network is a disaster. ABC is a disaster. Here is the bill, Bobby. Come on over.
That works.
Now you're talking about treason. Thank you very much.
We're gonna have to start a druid now.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ. Come on up, Poppy. Let's go. Oh wow, do you think he just makes himself orange for the memes? I think that he just does. Sometimes he'll do
directive has
random
been
shit. Oh, they had
fulfilled.
Dr. Oz up there talking. Oh God. And I think that I don't know. ABC got roasted. Yeah, I guess so. Right? He likes to be tan. It's not that hard. I guess so. Defensive costume. No, I saw this and
Where's
I
my new
honestly
mushroom
am
hat?
very happy
What's
about
this?
this. I'm massively happy about it. And I think this is something that should have happened a long
What
time
the fuck
ago.
is that? What was that?
Yeah, as a reporter, I can just go there. Well, I want to see and find out, should the U.S. ban the Democrats and become a one-party country? 43% of people said yes. Wow, I'm not surprised. And so anyway, yeah, 43%, that's a lot, guys. That really is. And so, will Bernie think about
Kinda
it?
like
I don't
that.
know. But I want to see and find out if it's the, you know, I'm curious to see like what the coverage is going to be. Is it going to be about him saving pharmaceutical drugs and, you know, saving people money? Or is it going to
No
be
one likes
about
that
this
one.
jet? Because what do you guys think it's going to be about? If I had to guess, I bet it's going to be about the jet. Yep, it's going to be about the... let's see CNN. Is there any CNN stuff? And I'll see if I can find any more of this right here. Trump is defending CNN as bipartisan. Look, this is what I find to be so funny with this title, right? Is that bipartisan backlash over the gift continues to grow. Now, who is being referenced here? Literally nobody is being referenced. There's nobody saying this is a problem. No one is saying, MAGA, oh, wait a second. No, there's MAGA influencer Laura Loomer expressed her displeasure on X. Oh my God, Ben Shapiro is not happy about it? Let me see if I can find that real quick, and I'll pull it up and see if there's anything else really going on with this. But where's the rest of this shit? It's an extraordinary day. Yep, there it is. Let me see if I can find the rest of this here. And so Trump forgets to sign the executive order.
There's never been anything like it. It's a very exciting
Did he forget?
time in America. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Totally fucking forgot about it. Totally fucking forgot. Yeah, oh, my bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bernie already is crashing out about the executive order. Why? Why? I thought he would be happy about this. I would assume so. Let me see if I can find it. Trump jet. This is gonna be good. Let me see if I can find any more of these. Luxury jet. It's likely the most blatant example of bribery that will be transferred for his personal use. So has anybody said that it's going to be transferred? Trump to accept a luxury 747 to use as Air Force One. Okay, so that this is a so where he did? Yeah, I don't know. It has been said. He just said it wasn't. I'm not sure if that's even true. Will be transferred to the United States Air Force. Where did they say he was keeping the jet? Like, cause I didn't hear that anywhere that he said that. Yeah, the personal use is from Air Force One, not after his presidency. Yeah, it's fake news. Did they didn't just make this up, did they? I'll be right back. Give me a second.
It's pretty cool. That's alright. Oh yeah. Cool axes.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. We're good. Ah, shit. Okay, where were we at? That's the jet. Have you heard about India bombing Pakistan's damage their nuclear sites and causing radiation leak? Well, that seems really good for the environment. That's gonna really help out the salamanders. Let's see if I can find some more of these. And Republicans against Trump, Trump bad. And this is just more of the same shit. Yeah, I think so. Okay, nothing else really too crazy. So is there
Look at the shoulders.
Where's the info? Like, all I'm asking for is, where did he say he's gonna keep the jet? Where did he say this? Okay. Qatar just gave Trump a jet. Will he keep the jet for his personal use? Or has he said anything about keeping it beyond his presidency? Okay, let's see. We're gonna find out right now. multiple sources indicate that after his term ends, the jet will be transferred to the Trump Presidential Library Foundation, potentially allowing it to use him personally. Trump has defended the argument, a gift free of charge. So this is the Presidential Library Foundation. So he could use it personally. Let me see here. Is a gift free of charge to U.S. government? But he hasn't explicitly stated whether he intends to use it for personal purposes post-presidency. Oh, okay. So he hasn't.
Plunderlord tasseled.
Okay, there it is. It's unlikely. So yeah, I take it as a maybe. Yeah, other presidents have done that. Yeah, it's for a museum. Okay, there we go. CBS has a clip of it on YouTube. I'd have to go find it myself. Because, like, I'll tell you this, right? I don't think he should be taking a gift from Qatar if he's keeping it past the presidency, okay? Like, if he's taking it and it's for the government, that's fine. If he's keeping it for himself, that's retarded. Like, I mean, am I crazy? I think that's so obvious. The party point? Yeah, duh. Fucking duh. So when he said Bernie was mad about the new order, yeah, I'll look and I'll see if I can find it really quick. What's he getting into? Here, he's talking about this. No, Trump cannot accept a $400 million flying palace to the royal family of Qatar. Republicans just unveiled their big, beautiful bill. Okay, he's not even really talking about it. It seems like, yeah, he's not even referring to this or talking about it at all. So, no relevance, no discussion about it that I can see, right?
What just happened?
There's been another...
That happens? What are you talking about? Why did that just happen?
There's no way it's happened again.
He hits back?
There's no way.
Practicing and this guy hits back. Is this real? Oh, he does hit back. I did not know that.
Wow.
I did not know that. Okay.
BSS soldiers shot down drones, India's air defense system. Damn, so it just popped them the fuck off. Is this the, reports are actually explaining that, this is in fact this is the Pakistani, Air Force. It hasn't really worked out too well for them so far, but, you know, this is the cavalry. Yeah, the heavy ground vehicle.
Oh, 400, 380, 390.
Don't even fly? Yeah, I know. Let me see if I can find it. It's using, Pakistan using
energy up.
To repeatedly attack until India responds and play the victim.
450.
Yeah, that's obviously not going to happen. This is some other shit. They say this is a missile strike on Pakistan's Nurkan air base, led to the ceasefire.
170.
Nurkan apparently has nukes. It made Pakistan panic and called the U.S. Let's see if I can find any more of this information. It seems like there's only one picture of this that's being shown. Pakistan PM said that they won again?
16.
What? No, this is the victory from yesterday. No, I'm talking about the victory from today. Where's the victory from today? Where's when he says that we won again today? It's 2 wins in a row. Yeah, I don't think that's
600.
Yeah, you saw Modi threaten Pakistan today? Let me see if I can find it.
Which is that for?
Is there any of this here? I'll see if I can find it real quick. And as soon as his speech was over, Pakistan started shooting out more drones. Jesus Christ! So they just waited for it to be over?
It's like the hate speech? Stop it.
This is from India.
Stop it! Fucking hate speech. Fucking retards.
It's pretty accurate, you gotta admit. Damn, so they just
Alrighty.
fuck off.
Do.
This is Battlefield
What are we gonna do?
gameplay? Maybe.
It's almost
Maybe
8. I gotta get out of here.
Really good. I'm
Gonna
excited.
shut down anyways.
And what is this?
check what I got.
Yeah, true. Yep, there it is. Yep, so true. And he stood our forces, our scientists. Let's see here, full English speech. Where's the rest of it? And yeah, I don't know really if there's. By the way, the Pakistani army government encouraging terrorism will destroy. What the fuck? So this is what he said. Thirdly, we will not differentiate between the government sponsoring terrorism and the masterminds of terrorism. During Operation Sindoor, the world has again seen the ugly face of Pakistan when top Pakistani army officers came to bid farewell to the slain terrorists. This is strong... Bro, he saw the video! And this is strong evidence of state-sponsored terrorism. We will continue to take decisive actions to protect India and its citizens from any threat. And India will not tolerate any nuclear blackmail. India will strike precisely and decisively at the terrorist hideouts developing under the cover of nuclear blackmail. So they just say, we don't give a fuck. Okay, that's good. And friends, we have defeated Pakistan every time on the battlefield. And at this time on Operation Sindoor has added a new dimension. We have displayed our capabilities in the deserts and mountains and also proved our superiority in the new age of warfare. During this operation, the credibility of our made-in-India weapons were also proven. Today, the world is witnessing that 21st century warfare. The time has come for made-in-India defense equipment. Friends, our greatest strength is our unity against all forms of terrorism. This is certainly not the era of war, but this is also not the era of terrorism. Zero tolerance against terrorism is the guarantee for a better world. True. The way the Pakistani army, Pakistani government are encouraging terrorism, it will destroy Pakistan one day. If Pakistan wants to survive, it will have to destroy its terror infrastructure. There is no other way to peace. India's stance is very clear. Terror and talks cannot go together. Terror and trade cannot go together. Water and blood cannot flow together. Oh, that's clever because they were cutting off their water supply. Oh, that's very clever. Oh, yeah, think about that. That's a good one. Based, yeah, that's bars. It is. Today, I'd like to tell the global community that our state of policy has been, if there are any talks with Pakistan, it will be only on terrorism. That's it. Okay. Let's see here. And search Sambra on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if that's it or not. But cutting off water is kind of bullshit, though. Let me see if it is or not. But yeah, I do think this kind of stuff is kind of funny to see. But it's really not that.
Don't think I can do 10 with that guy.
And then we should be good. 1 second. And let's go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and check your Reddit. India released the names of
Don't
Pakistan
really know how to tank with this guy.
And why do you only look at Indian media? I mean, like, what do you want me to look at the Pakistani the bullshit that they were making up? Yeah, I don't know. Spammer fucker. No, I'm trying to figure it out and find it real quick. And give me 1 second. Let me see. I think he wants, yeah, more Arma 3 videos. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have
Give
a
me
target.
1 second. I'm trying to get something sorted out right now. And
Don't stand there!
I need a target.
1 sec. I'm trying to get something done. And what's this? Pakistan has lied several times. Come on, Shatters. Yeah, I don't know.
Sleeping.
And
This guy got.
And what's this? Watch India sarcastic reply. Once again, dude, can show us the path of peace. The path of peace is through power, humanity, and move towards peace and prosperity. Every Indian should be able to live in peace and fulfill the dream of Bharat, developed India.
This guy's gonna take fucking forever.
For this, it's very necessary for India to be powerful. It's also just necessary to put power when required. For the last few days, India has done that. Once again, I salute the Indian army and the armed forces. I bow
Nothing's in this.
Pakistan just violated the ceasefire? Let me go back and see this here. And we got them. Yeah, they're always flying carpets. Yeah, if you're really interested, you should check the interview of the Christian Fair on YouTube. She's an expert in Pakistani terrorism. And all the interviews from 2015.
Oh, don't I have a... Where's my fucking...
Well, I don't know. Now, ban me?
Missing something.
Well, I mean, you're not going to get banned for doing this. You're getting banned for spamming, right? I mean, damn. Like, that's really the problem. It's not even that. It's the spam. Let me go back and double-check this here. And, yeah, it's great and all, but genocide in Gaza crash out. Well, that's definitely bad, too. Let me go back and find the rest of these here, too. And Pakistan is Johnny Somali of countries, it seems. Something like that, right?
I don't have the sword then?
Yeah, it's not hard, how not to spam.
I'm
I
told.
don't know what's going on with this, but for some reason it's not working. Give me 1 minute.
In my wrath.
I appreciate you. Known to spam, the new Syrian president bailed out the Arabic Peace Summit after attacking victims of the past, threatening to threaten
Judgment.
for his actions.
Huh.
Give me 1 minute.
Alright, I gotta change this.
No, it's not going to be out until way later on today. And so I'm kind of waiting to see about that. And thanks for coming to topics. Well, I tried to, right? And,
This guy does like no fucking damage.
and what happened to your hand? My hand got fucked up. That's what happened to it. I need to change something real quick, and then I will be good to go.
Guy doesn't die, but he doesn't do any fucking damage either. What the fuck?
I can watch this and listen to it. You guys can find out what's going on while I do this.
We get that passions are running high. It's hard to understand nuance at a time like this, to process how diplomacy works. When you're rooting for war, de-escalation seems like a weak choice. It seems like surrender. But here's the problem. I was never rooting for war.
Take a break.
Our war
Take a
was
break for
against
what,
terror,
dude?
and we won that decisively. Also, it's okay if people have their doubts. You can question the optics. You can question the timing. You can have all sorts of questions. This is a democracy after all. And accountability is a part of it. Dissent is a part of it. But what's not fair game is doxing a diplomat's daughter.
Yeah, I
What's
would
not
say
fair
so.
is abusing someone who's just doing their job. What's not fair is calling a civil servant a traitor. A lot of people have now come to Vikram Misri's support. Political leaders, the IPS Association, the IAS Association, they've all issued statements. And I will quote from it. Unwarranted personal attacks on civil servants performing their duties with integrity are deeply regrettable. As for
Okay.
Vikram Misri himself, he has not issued a statement. He did not go on television. He simply locked his X account. But this incident gives us a lot to think about.
I'm out of
We say
range.
we want calm heads to fight. We want adults. We want professionals at the helm. But if this
Okay,
is
why
not
am I getting nothing? Like, where's my shit?
what message are we sending as a nation?
Endorsing terrorists.
Oh, it needs a dir.
How can a public
What the fuck is the thing?
What a
become a
surprise.
punching bag for doing his duty? And this is not just about Vikram Misri. It's about how
thing.
dissent works online. And how the line between dissent and mob justice gets wiped out. in a matter of
got
minutes.
your back. Hey, be careful.
So let's pause. Not just the firing across borders,
What's my thing? Oh, there it
but
is.
also the firing squads online.
Firing.
For right now, this is what India has looked like. No civilian aircraft activity in many airports. Shut in border areas. Markets no longer speaking with people in some cities and towns. But now, normal 32 airports that were temporarily shut across northern and western India have reopened. Frontier states have reopened as well. India remains on guard.
And is this the same chick that was
It's
roasted in
looking too good.
Pakistan 2 days ago?
It's not looking too
Yeah,
good for this guy.
That's exactly her. And let's see here. The video arsenal against you is the firing squad. Is that right? And yeah, I think this is old news. Yeah, this part is old news. There's nothing really too crazy going on, and you know, nothing else really happening. But who the fuck knows? But we'll find out. That was yesterday's news? Yes, it was. Let me go back. I can find these over here. Why do you only consume Indian news? Because Pakistani news uses video game footage in order to create credibility. They're known liars, and I haven't seen a single piece of evidence that proves that Pakistan is, India is lying. It's that simple. Yeah, I mean, I don't know really what else to say about it besides that. Like, and yeah, I mean, am I crazy? Am I crazy for saying this? I think that I'm not. This is the live broadcast, by the way. Yeah, I know I did. Did you see the first video about the Paki Sharma said Trump was stealing credit for what he didn't do? I doubt that probably happened. I could easily believe that. But yeah, what is Alex Jones saying? Probably something really smart. Check the debunking of Pakistan fake posts. Of Pakistan fake post by that lady recently. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is that, like, I would listen to Pakistan's perspective more, but the instance is that every single time that I hear what they're saying, it's always bullshit. And not only is it bullshit, but it's like so observably and like provably bullshit that there's no reason to even take it seriously for a second. So that's the main reason why I'm not taking it seriously. That's really what it comes down to. Jersey Mike's Subways, definitely Jersey Mike's. So yeah. And what's this here? Watch the Pakistan news. Yeah, it's fun to watch Pakistan. Yeah, I mean, the guy was just making up bullshit the entire time. I mean, I don't really think that there's anything you can really trust there at all. So at least that's what I believe, right? And it hasn't changed my mind. Getting a liar a third chance is just a waste of time. They know how to redeem themselves. Yeah, and like also, I mean, it's again, like they're saying that they're bombing civilians, but then all these terrorists gets killed. Like, I mean, which one is it? I mean, I wonder. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We've got some other stuff to look at too. So this is what's been crazy. Take a look at this. So a lot of people are still popping off with the Kanye West song, which has been really not a big surprise, but you know, let me see if I can go all the way down and get all these. Yeah, there we go. Despite being censored across streaming platforms, Ye's song Hail Hitler is going viral on Instagram, TikTok, and X, amassing tens of millions of views. Oh my god. Wow. So yes, it's totally popping off. People are using it like crazy. Yeah, Ye old rapper, I guess so. And it's such a bad song in the context. I don't know. But it's because the real ones are sharing it. I don't even know. But best edit. Jesus Christ.
Go back here.
And no, we can't have it. Oh my fucking.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh boy.
Smell that?
All right, nothing inches off the dick. Yeah, I guess so, right? And yeah, I love freedom of speech. Well, apparently a lot of these other platforms do not like them very much, and they're not as big of a fan.
Come on.
And so yeah, it looks like I keep having this dream, Doc, that my legacy is being carried on by a mentally ill
for a
black
milli.
man and a gay Mexican. Oh no. Maybe it wouldn't have improved to that? Yeah, I know. Will Anthony Fantano review this one? I think the possibility of him reviewing it, he didn't review Donda. So, like, the chances of him reviewing this are, like, basically zero. I can't believe you were right when you said Hitler was making a comeback and we'll be getting another one soon. Guys, some people need to just be observant. There's a lot of people that don't see this kind of stuff, and it's really disappointing because a lot of people are just what's the word for it? I think they're naive in a lot of cases. They're just naive. Fantano, the guy, the please vote for Hillary guy? I don't know about that. I mean, that was like fucking 10 years ago. I don't remember what he's all voted for, but yeah, this song is still doing very well, and a lot of people are talking about it, which is really kind of surprising to me in general, right? I mean, like, I I'm very surprised. And you predicted he'd come back in Europe, but it seems like the first spot for him is in the USA. Well, so the popularity for Hitler has definitely gone up. I would say it has. But, you know, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. I think that's it. Hitler makes a comeback every 27 years. You're just too young to remember. Is that true? And I don't know. It's just a joke. I mean, listen to the instrumental. We basically did listen to that yesterday. Oh, here's another poll. This is a really great poll, guys. This is a poll everybody should be totally not concerned about at all. Those are the people that said Hitler had some good ideas. All
Out of there.
11%. 18 to 29 say 51%. Statement though? Well, if it's a vague statement, then why is it being interpreted by you know, like 400% differently by younger people than older people? Well, I think that's a very, very big difference there, right? I mean, that's a huge difference. Like, because they're asking the same question to different groups of people, and I think that's really what should be discussed here, not necessarily whether the question is good or not, because I agree with you it's a bad question. People like the idea of a highway, right, the Autobahn, sure. I mean, Dwight Eisenhower made the international highway system here based off of that. So that's not really what's being discussed, though. What's being discussed is the difference in opinions based off of age. So, genuine question. How are those people watching? Or honestly, God, Nazis? Listen, I'm sure there are some people out there that are into that kind of stuff. I'm not really going to get too focused on that in general. There's always going to be crazy people that watch the show for whatever reason. Like, I'm not really going to take a lot of, you know, a lot of credibility for this, right? I mean, oh wow, there's a crazy person that watches the stream, and this is also what's known Black Americans at 41%, Hispanic Americans at 19%, white Americans only at 9%. That is insane.
What the fuck keeps on that, mate?
Oh my
I don't
God.
have a target.
Yeah, that explains ye. Yeah, it sure does, I guess.
Give me a moment.
And did a while. Half the people in the poll vote. Well, I'm not sure. He went a little bit overboard with the he went a little bit overboard with the juice. I want to preface before this gets clipped. That's something that a person in my chat said. I didn't say that. A chatter said that. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a little bit of an understatement, don't you think? But anyway, so Assassin's Creed Odyssey has more players than Assassin's Creed Shadows. Is that true? Let me see. It's gonna happen. Oh God, it hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna happen probably tomorrow.
Got everything. My live ended?
Smell that?
Really?
It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
Y'all hear me? Ah. How we doing? Back at it, back in it, ready to go again. Another fucking day.
The fuck is
I
happening?
just got back home a little while ago and ready to go. And what's up? How you doing? I'm doing all right, man. It's Wolfie. Thanks for the 10 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, let's see. Hassan's crying already. I get to that. Look, we literally just started this shit. I'm not trying to get into it, right? And so, like, we're gonna find out. We're gonna get into it. What happened to your hand? I fell down a motherfucking attic. And this is almost pretty much all healed up, honestly. And like, you know, I pretty much, like, if I get cut, it takes a few days, and then I'm back to the normal, right? And that's what it is. Doom Dark Ages in 6 hours? Yeah, we're gonna play that tomorrow because it would be inconvenient for me to play it today. So I'm just gonna go and say, let's do that shit tomorrow and get it out of the way then. And so that's what my plan is, because like that's just what makes sense. Because like, I might want to start playing games earlier and get into that shit. And yeah, are you into philosophy? I want to make a video. Am I into philosophy? I mean, like, yeah, a little bit, right? But like, I'm not into that any kind of that bullshit, right? Like, unless it's something used as a machine, as a weapon or a tool, then no, I don't want to hear about it, right? And so like, only philosophy I gotta fucking deal with a WoW with Macan. We'll see what happens, right? I mean, maybe one day I get back to that season of Discovery shit, man. And yeah, maybe one day that's what's gonna happen, man. But right now, honestly, I've just been thinking about. I'm gonna be honest. I've been thinking about one thing. I've been thinking about this game, bro. Where is it? I gotta find it. I can't find it. There it is. I've been thinking about this game, bro. Like, ooh, wow. And so this game has been going ape shit. Oh my god, it's fucking good. Yes. Since you tasted the sweetness of single-player games, do you ever think you'll go back? I've been playing Wuthering Waves. I did that. I did the whole quest line for Cardathia. I did that whole thing off stream and beat all that shit. I haven't done the new hologram fights yet. I've been lazy as a motherfucker, but we'll see what happens, right? I pulled Zanny. I didn't because I just don't give a fuck. But maybe I'll do that. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure. The swimsuit's about to go crazy. Are they doing swimsuit outfits? That's good. Then maybe I'll start playing it even more, man. And I got Oblivion yesterday. Now that's a game. That's a game. Like that, I didn't even understand. Like I'm going and doing that Dark Brotherhood bullshit, and I'm sitting there asking myself, this is a side quest? This is on the top? This is like, what is this? How's this even happen? Because I'm thinking about like, this is like a whole game. That's a whole ass motherfucking game. The best side quest? Yeah, but it's a good one. Avowed Oblivion comparison? Comparing Avowed to Oblivion is like comparing a, I don't know, like a fucking, it's really not, it's not fair. Let's just say that, right? I'm gonna try and just skip the bullshit, and yeah, that's it. Trump got Hassan praising him now because of Israel negotiations. See, you know, of course he is, right? I mean, like, he gonna come back around. It's okay. And they fucking broke the ceasefire? Which one? Like, there's like 3 ceasefires, and I think 2 of them have broken, right? So you'd have to be a little bit more specific with that. So, yeah, they revealed Carthia gameplay. Yeah, so let me guess. Carthia gameplay, she fights as the normal Carthia, and then she transforms into Fleur-de-Lis whenever she's in the ult, right? Like, I'm assuming that's what happens. Like, because it was so fucking out. Yes, wow, who would have ever guessed that?
Huh.
And so, yeah, probably, yeah, I'm excited to play it. I am, but it's not going to be for a while. So, yeah, I know. It's going to be funny when Trump is flying the Saudis' planes. Yeah, I saw that, and people were even criticizing him. They said, is it fair for you to take a plane? He's like, would you take $1 billion? And it was like, yeah, bro, like, that's a good way to look at it.
What's this?
And try Chrono Odyssey, please. I can't. The game's not out. If the guys from Chrono Odyssey want me to play the game, like, I think I follow them on Twitter, right? Chrono Odyssey, yeah, they can just DM me. Like, just DM me whenever you guys are ready to play, right? And you want me to try the game out, like, I'm ready to play the game. Like, I'm ready, like, I'm ready right now to play the game. And so just let me know when it's going to happen.
What the fuck is
India
going on?
Pakistan conflict has really lowered the number of telemarketer calls I've gotten recently. Yeah, it's interesting how that happens, huh? And